Hey guys, hope you are doing well. So after a great start on Friday, the crypto market just started to dumping on Saturday, and we finished the week below the 200 week moving average on Bitcoin. So guys, we'll break down from here further, or it is just a brink of a bounce that coming. So my name is Maidenkler from CorionX, and we are bringing you the most important crypto news, technical analysis, altcoin, NFT, DeFi gems every day to keep you updated and educated. I should state that nothing in this video can be considered as a financial investment advice. Everything just for your education and entertainment purpose only. So guys, smash those like, push the bell notification, or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Smashing those like is helping out the YouTube algorithm. So guys, let's go and check out our favorite bubble charts. Let's see what's happening out there. And as you see, the market is dumping. Bitcoin is down 2.6%, Ethereum is down almost 6%, and altcoins down almost 5-10%. Just Uniswap and the Trust wallet token is in green. Let's go and check out our favorite indicator, the crypto fear and greed index. It is at 30, so we are in the fear zone but not in the extreme fear zone anymore. So if you remember, since beginning of May the index went as low as 10, and it was hovering around 10, but now started to rise up, and we see the investor sentiment is getting better a little bit. But this week will be FOMC rate hike stuff, and also earning reports and GDP reports and jobs reports, and a lot of reports and data will coming in, and that can cause a huge volatility on the market. Let's go and check out our first news. Will the Fed prevent BTC price from reaching $28,000? 5 things to know in Bitcoin this week. So Fed to decide on next rate hike in another fun week. So yeah, so FOMC meeting will be on 26th and 27th of July, and the tipped to be either 75 or 100 basis points rate hike. Should be another fun one. Okay, so entering ECB, FOMC tech earnings amid the lowest liquidity of the year, market is back to overbought, bulls let it ride. So tech earnings and FOMC have been catalysts for 2 major crashes in 2022. So you see tech earnings and also FOMC meetings causing this 22% crashes on the Nasdaq, and will be the time this time similar. We'll see. June's FOMC meeting showed the US Federal Reserve delivered a 75 basis points hike, the single largest since 1994. More hefty hikes are expected before inflation is normalized. Bitcoin will struggle to move past 28,000 until data deteriorates. Spot price fails to nail key moving average, and the 200 moving average is at 22,800, and Bitcoin failed to close below this, but we will look into it. Crypto says range high dump during the overnight session, looking for some relief if we can hold Ethereum 1,460 and Bitcoin 21,700. Okay, chopping price data. If price pushes above again and finds acceptance, I will watch 22,800, because this is the 200-day moving average. Difficulty returns to March levels. So this is the minor sets and minor difficulties. Turnaround for miners thus remains out of sight this week. So miners difficulty still on the highest level. Okay, difficulty adjustment also set the scene for recovery by leveling the playing field for miners. The lower the difficulty, the easier or less energy intensive is to mine BTC due to their being less competitive overall. But now there is a competition because the difficulty is on a high level. Congratulations to the MVRVZ score. MVRVZ score just crossed 0, and this is a metric that's showing where the Bitcoin is bottoming. MVRV shows how overbought or oversold BTC is relative to fair value, and it's popular thanks to its uncanny ability to define price floor. Its return could signal a fresh period of price pressure, as accuracy in catching bottoms has a 2 weeks merging of error. At the beginning of July, Cointelegraph reported on MVRVZ, giving a worst case scenario on 15,600. Sentiment cools from 4 months highs, so this is the crypto fear and greed index that we are at 4 months highs for now. Okay, let's go and check out our next news. Top analyst predicts bullish momentum for crypto markets, updates outlook for Ethereum going into September. Okay, Michael van den Poppe, and he's watching the USDT Tether dominance chart. The USDT dominance is still eager to drop another 23%, resulting into the markets having some more momentum upwards. So if USDT dominance is falling, that means that USDT is going into Bitcoin or into other crypto assets, and we see from 9% or 9.2% it fell to 6.3%. Okay, let's go and Ethereum BTC chart. Basically a few levels on Ethereum BTC, facing resistance at 0.0725, facing support at 0.0645, and you see the numbers in US dollar. Overall, expecting more momentum going towards the merge in September. So more momentum, more bullish momentum, but either having some pullback before going in this bullish momentum. Let's go and check out our next news. That huge news: crypto to reach 1 billion users in 2030. BCG report, so Boston Consulting Group, shows that 0.3% of individual wealth is invested in crypto, while 25% is in equities. So we are now compared to this 100 times to reach this. Okay, the report compares the internet adoption curve to reach 1 billion users with current cryptocurrency holders and Ethereum addresses with non-zero balances. The report mentions that there is plenty of growth to come. Web3 is here. We are early in this journey. Yes. Okay. So, crypto holders, Web3 is here. We are so early, and internet users 1 billion, and if we are comparing the crypto users, we are just around where maybe this is 100 million or so. So 10 times to grow, to increase just within few years by 2030. Internet users, cryptocurrency holders, this strong green, and Ethereum addresses with non-zero balances, this the second one. Cool. Recent market report also, they are talking about NFT industry might shoot up to 231 billion in 10 years according to the report, and McKinsey company reported that the metaverse alone could be valued at 5 trillion in 2030. Cool, guys. So all these NFTs, Web3 and metaverses are leading the crypto market and giving some fuel. Next piece of news is former Goldman Sachs executive Rob Paul. I'll says crypto markets on verge of reversal based on one macro metric. Oh, was this a super tiger? Okay, M2 money supply. M2 money supply roughly refers to the total amount of currency in circulation plus near money or highly liquid non-cash assets that can be easily converted to cash. So cash and other cash similar assets. Okay, Bitcoin halving is coming, which is when the amount of BTC per block gets cut in half, and M2 likely plays a bigger role. Crypto isn't driven by the business cycle, but is driven by global liquidity. So this is the global M2 deviation from the trend. So it is the rate of change of M2 and how far away it is from the trend. And it's about 1.5 standard deviation away from the trend, and it's turning higher. Time it's ever happened, both at the top and the bottom, leads to turns in the crypto markets because liquidity drives crypto. Remember, this is not a cyclical asset, so it doesn't go back to where it was like oil and commodities. It is a network adoption model that goes up, and that the right over time with these big volatile bands. A lot of people have the narrative that this is driven by the halving. Now maybe the halving, which is the reduction in the supply every 4 years in Bitcoin, is a factor because it's correlated with liquidity. So what you are doing, you put more liquidity into the markets, it leads the more people able to allocate capital into a low supply environment, which is the halving. You don't need the halving as a necessary precursor. So global M2 deviation from trend, the white, and crypto total market cap year to year, and we see that M2 money supply deviation from the trend is now uncorrelated. So this is how we can measure this movement, and crypto total market cap year to year also is just bottoming from the zero. Cool, definitely watch this video. Okay, so let's go and check some other news here. Cool. The merge is Ethereum's chance to take over Bitcoin, research says. So it is about the market cap. So proof of stake consensus mechanism will transform its monetary policy and potentially making Ethereum more scarce than Bitcoin. Ethereum's upcoming transition to proof of stake system will enable it to take over Bitcoin's position as the most prominent cryptocurrency. Ethereum does have, just from an economic perspective and because of the effect of the supply shock, a chance to flip Bitcoin. Okay, so Ethereum's transition from a proof of work to a proof of stake system is set to take place in September. In addition, the merge will transform Ethereum's monetary policy, making the network more environmentally sustainable and reducing ETH total supply by 90%. So reducing Ethereum's total supply by 90%. After the merge, Ethereum will have lower inflation than Bitcoin, especially with fee burns. Ethereum will be deflationary, while Bitcoin will always be inflationary. Although with every halving the inflation rate goes down, pointed out. While Bitcoin will retain its function as digital gold, according to Raman, Ethereum will still have a larger adoption space as a base layer of decentralized finance economy, and not just DeFi but NFTs and all other. So the merge won't reduce Ethereum's high transaction fees, which is still the main issue preventing Ethereum from scaling. So the merge won't reduce. It's not an issue according to Raman, as Ethereum will rely on layer 2 scaling solutions to support more user activity. Users need to learn that all of their activities should be on layer 2 and then layer 2s ultimately will use Ethereum as a base layer 1 for settlement and security and decentralization. So great news if you are holding Ethereum. Next piece of news is Bitcoin price prediction 2030 is $1 million US, too conservative? That's the question. So on November 10, Bitcoin reached a new all-time high at almost $69,000 US, and June the current low was at $16,000 US. However, an unexpected crypto winter has not materially impacted BTC price projections despite crypto market defaults and bankruptcies. More hawkish projections have Bitcoin at just shy of 1 million by 2030. Okay, so this is on the Yahoo Finance, but this is just a kind of prediction. Maybe it's not a question for me that Bitcoin will reach 1 million US one day. The question is by 2030, by 2040, by 2028, or what is the date? Tesla dumping 75% of its Bitcoin doesn't mean much, says the world's richest crypto billionaire. Here is why. So who is the world's richest crypto billionaire? Is Changpeng Zhao CZ. Okay, he's a smart guy. Let's quote from CZ. He's a smart guy, but it doesn't mean that he holds every valuable asset in the world. He probably doesn't hold many other company stocks, many other valuable cryptocurrencies. Just because he buys and sells some Bitcoin doesn't mean that because he buys Bitcoin is got better, or because he sold Bitcoin it became worse. And definitely this is true. The fundamentals are there, the use cases are there, the user numbers are there, the community is there. The fundamental properties of Bitcoin didn't change because one guy bought or sold. Nobody knows what are the reasons why he bought or sold. Maybe he needed cash for Tesla or trying to buy Twitter or something else. I don't know, but it doesn't really mean much. It should be mentioned that the reason we sold a bunch of our Bitcoin holdings was that we were uncertain as to when the COVID-19 lockdowns in China would alleviate. So it was important for us to maximize our cash position given the uncertainty of the COVID lockdown. We are certainly open to increasing our Bitcoin holdings in the future, so this should not be taken as some verdict on Bitcoin. So guys, a few weeks ago that was the news that Binance bought maybe more Bitcoin that now Tesla sold. Next, let's go and check out our next news. Robert Kiyosaki warns of biggest bond crash since 1788, waiting to buy Bitcoin at lower price. The famous author of the best-selling book Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, has warned of the biggest bond crash coming. He stressed that the real problem is in the bond market, which is 40 times larger than the stock market. He is waiting for the price of Bitcoin to fall further to buy some. US bond market crashes, biggest bond crash since 1788. Bond markets bigger than stock markets. I'm buying more gold, silver now and waiting for Bitcoin to go lower. He also stressed that China's real estate market is crashing. Nothing there. Over 90 million empty condos in China. Losers watching stock market. Real problem is in bond market. Bond market 40 times larger than stock market. Please pay attention to bonds, not stocks. Major crash to come. And this would cause huge panic because also state bonds are there. So Kiyosaki, yes, he advising investors to buy Bitcoin, Ethereum and Solana. Last month he revealed that he is waiting for the price of BTC to test 1,100 before buying. So I'm not sure that Bitcoin price will fall to those levels, but this is what Kiyosaki would have like to buy. Southland Credit Union to enable Bitcoin purchases in partnership with New York DIG. So Southland Credit Union will offer services to its customers, allowing them to buy, sell, and hold Bitcoin and custodial on the custodial platform. Southland custodial partners is Bitcoin Bank, New York DIG, making them the second credit union in the region to offer New York DIG services. Users cannot transfer Bitcoin from one wallet to another. Instead, a user would need to sell their coins and withdraw fiat funds. So this is not it's not a full-fledged service, just kind of buying and selling. Okay, next piece of news is leading auction house Christies launches Web3 and fintech venture arm. So guys, art auction house launching Web3 and fintech venture arm. 256 years ago that was funded 256 years ago, and they are launching a new venture fund called Christie's Ventures. According to announcements, the company's venture arm plans to focus on Web3 innovation, art-related financial products and solutions, and technologies that enable seamless consumption of art. That sounds pretty amazing. For the companies we select to work with, as well as for our clients, the Christie's venture value proposition combines the power of our brand and capital together with our network and expertise. It is another example of the formidable Christie's advantage. So guys, this is huge if you are asking me. So guys, let's go and check out my Twitter feed. Definitely follow me at MIKLOS Dankler on Twitter. Also follow at Corion platform. And let's see, 30% of Bitcoin's total supply are in loss, the blue. These are historically great accumulation zone, and there was several months or in the past when these blue accumulation zone lasted. So check it out. Now we are there almost 3 months, because we have 3 dots there. Happy Bitcoin, happy birthday Nayib Bukele, the crypto king. Great move in Mexico, making Bitcoin a legal tender. This Mexican senator is pushing this. Give a like and share it. Okay, cool. Laser Pangats is our NFT launchpad, and also CorionX holders will get lots of benefit. So definitely follow the Laser Pangats and also give a like and share. Okay, definitely stablecoins have huge potential, and our aim to introduce them via our educational movement. Join us and be part of the evolution of money. Give a like and share. Okay, Laser Pangats, you want crypto just for holding a Genesis Laser Pangats. Our project is utility based with lifetime passive income, as Genesis Laser Pang holders are rewarded when the platform is launching other NFT arts. Okay, so these are the major functions. According to these Glassnode charts, Bitcoin living exchanges overall shrinking, Binance is growing, and this is shared by CZ. Definitely give a like. So you see this green is Binance, Bitcoins hold on Binance growing, increasing, and Bitcoins holding on other exchanges decreasing. Give a like and share. Is Bitcoin price leaving the bottom zone? MVRV signals as if it's leaving. So when MVRV is starting to bounce here, and these are the max bidding zone, when the MVRV at these low levels, then is somewhere the bottom is there. Definitely give a like and share, and also the 200-year moving average and the realized price. So definitely check out all other news, give a like and share. So guys, let's go and check out our farms. If you are holding ERC20 version of CorionX, go to farm.corion.io and you can provide liquidity on Uniswap and lock up your LPs and earn up juicy 330% APR. If you are holding Binance Smart Chain version of CorionX, go to PancakeSwap, provide liquidity, and also you can earn more than 200% APR just on the Binance Smart Chain. And let's check, guys, the today's huge news. The today huge news is that CorionX is listed on RadioShack. RadioShack exchange is launching CorionX UT token on its platform. This integration is aligned with CorionX as one in the right direction movement's mission to support cryptocurrencies and introduce crypto and decentralized finance benefits. Okay, so we are planning some other further opportunities, the whole CorionX ecosystem, and we are working to expand our partnership. And also you can check the following trading pairs, and yes, CorionX is there, and you can choose different tokens like USDC or let's see. Okay, CorionX. USDC, and just you can catch up, and also you can trade it against against Shack USDC and different altcoins, and this is on Binance Smart Chain, so definitely check it out. And that's a huge news. Also tomorrow we will post all across our social media, so definitely give a like and share all this news. So RadioShack is a 100-year-old brand embedded into the global consciousness, now on a mission to be the first protocol to bridge the gap to mainstream usage of blockchain and cryptocurrencies. And they have a special automated market makers liquidity edition, and this is huge. I'm really happy working out this partnership and listing with RadioShack. So guys, let's go and check out the charts. Let's see what's happening out there. Yeah, so this is the Bitcoin price, this is the weekly Bitcoin price, and the 200-week moving average is this blue line, and this blue line is sitting at 22,000 almost 800. And now Bitcoin closed, even Bitcoin was able to make a nice green candle, but it was not able to close, just closed below the 200-week moving average, and we are below that level in the past 6 weeks for now. And today the market dumped further. Let's go to the 4-hourly chart. So we have a kind of breakout from this upward trending triangle, and also there is a bullish wedge, rising falling wedge is forming here. It's actually a bullish pattern, and you see it will break down or break up. So we have two type of trade setup whenever it will break up or break down. And yeah, so we don't know when it will happen, but definitely we are watching these charts and looking for break down or break up, and then if we are breaking up, opening a long position on Bybit, and if breaking down, opening a short position on Bybit. You find the Bybit referral links in the description, and you can get $4,000 US worth of deposit bonuses, and also you can trade the deposit bonuses and making some profits, and you can keep those profits. So this is Bitcoin and this is Ethereum, so not too much happening. Ethereum is also kind of flag or whatever formation, but it's getting a little bit extended, so definitely the 1450 should hold Ethereum. This is our horizontal support here around 1450. The price just spiked to those levels, but bounced for now. So guys, watch out. A lot of news will come out this week. FOMC earnings, GDP data. I expect a lot of volatility, so be careful, trade carefully, and let's go and trade CorionX. I'm really happy that we made this listing and partnership with the RadioShack, and also provide earn us some juicy APRs on our farms. Follow me and CorionX and LaserPangat on Twitter, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.